Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the ISSE standard snow socks here on our 2016 Toyota RAV4. So these are going to be a pretty decent way, guys, of giving us that traction control that we might be looking for inside our vehicle. Now, if you're comparing these to your traditional chains are going to be better for your more heavy and more snowfall activity. What I mean by that, those chains do a great job of biting through and churning through a lot of snow and ice that we might be encountering. However, these guys are a great option for yourself if you find yourself not really having too much snow on the ground and primarily dealing with a lot of ice wherever you might be driving. Now, what ends up happening with these guys and how we're getting that traction control, it's actually been absorbing that melt that we're going to be encountering by just our tires creating friction on that ice that we go around. And usually where we start losing control in our vehicles, we start hydroplaning on that water barrier that's between us and the ice generated by just the natural movement of our tires. What ends up happening with these guys, it's going to absorb that water, reducing the amount of ice melt that we create innately, and secondly, start actually binding and giving us better friction that's not generating that sliding action for ourselves, giving us that traction control that we're looking for on those icy roads, which is great. What I like about them too, really not hard to get installed at all. The material on here is durable, ready to actually handle the roads, which is excellent, but then you can pull them off, wash them, so this nice red stays looking good and doesn't get all disgusting right away. Really simple how this guy works. Just throw it on your wheel, as you guys are gonna see, and I really do like how it works. It's actually kind of crazy because they're actually getting a lot of states to change their signage they have posted up, because primarily they just require you to say chains required from this point forward, but now you actually are seeing those signages change to traction control devices required from this point forward, as these guys do an excellent job of helping us navigate those icy terrains. Now again, if you're in an environment where you have a lot of snow and ice that builds up and your vehicle is going to have to get through it, well, then maybe actually look at some regular chains. Those do just a little bit better job of dealing with more of those heavy duty applications. But not going to take us too much time to actually get it here on our vehicle. Now, which wheels should we be putting on? Well, that can be a little bit up to us at home. The safest bet for yourself is always just to go ahead and grab 2 pairs, because primarily a lot of RAV4s out there are going to be your 4-wheel drive. So making it a little easier to actually get traction control if all of your tires are getting contact. However, not a bad idea just to throw it here in the front. That's where a lot of our weight and our engine are going to be. So that can be a decent way of getting that traction that we're looking for. Another little thing too, let's make sure we are putting our own vehicle size into the fit guide here at etrailer.com. That way we're getting the right fit for us at home. Today we are working on 225/65 R17 tires. Again, let's make sure we put in the fit guide, and we're going to have no trouble at home, which is great. Let's go ahead and see how we get them installed. We're simply taking our fabric here, making sure that we have the right side going out. You can see that by just the stitching. And then we just start placing it on our tire, simply starting by getting it around the top and bringing it around towards the sides. Later on, we are going to need to enter our vehicle and roll forward, but we can just try to get these on. I like putting a hand in the middle and then bring it around to the back side. Getting that set in the back of our tire as much as we can on that inner sidewall. As much as we can until we start reaching where we're hitting the floor. Now we do need to get inside our vehicle and rotate our wheels to finish it up. Well, by simply pulling forward, I was able to rotate my wheel around. Now I can start pulling on the rest of my sock here and getting it set on our tire. So, and just like that, we are installed. Now I am not seeing too much looseness here, but I want to go ahead, go around, make sure I'm pulling this as tight as I can towards the inner sidewall on both my front and the back of my vehicle. Overall, I am a really big fan of the guys. As you saw, that install takes no time at all, which is excellent. And I really do just like how these work. Again, if you find yourself needing a heavy duty application, I'd look at some chains. We have a lot here at etrailer.com. They're gonna work great. But if you are just worried about encountering any kind of black ice on the roads or just ice in general on the roads, these can be a great option to make sure that we're getting home safely or to wherever our destination might be taking us. Otherwise though, guys, I think that about does it for our look here today at the ISSE snow socks here on our 2016 Toyota RAV4. I'm Bobby. Thanks for watching.